You missed it, but Blaze R&B did a jab block on D3king while you were looking at the mixer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, this man came out of nowhere. Like, normally when people message me, it's like, hey man, I heard you run tournaments, I want to come out and I want to play. I'm like, okay, that's fine, you know. And then everyone thinks they're really good. And then they're not necessarily. But this man came in, didn't say a word to me. He's like, hey, he messaged me like 3 times. He's like, hey, when's the tournament start? And then he didn't tell me he was the one who was messaging me on Discord or anything. And he didn't say a word to me. He just enters the tournament. So, you know, I don't recognize the name, so I give him a low seed. And here he is, a stock up on D3king.
That is wild for sure, because D3 is, what, 6th on our, like, little...
On our little skill keeper, yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, he goes to a lot. And then on Mondays, he's pretty uncontested other than D3king. And then here, he normally places, you know, top 4. Mm-hmm. So he's definitely a solid player in his own right. But Blaze is here to make a statement. He took game 1 against Nuke.
And that is true. That did happen. I thought that was wild.
Yeah,
taking a game off him is no easy feat.
And then game 2 was actually very close. And I think that some of that might have been some unfamiliarity with the matchup on Nuke's part. But game 3, it looked pretty solid in Nuke's favor. But that being said, R&B Blaze doing a great job right now.
Yeah, R&B is a brand of music. That's not his username.
Yeah. Listen, stuff happens. All right. D3king going for a little bit of the cheesy stuff. You know, just the neutral B on the side, trying to suck him up and blow him underneath the stage. Not
he is
not
pretty
working
far
though.
behind, so doing that stuff could end up paying off for him big time. Try and get him back in this game.
Yeah. I mean, when you're this far behind, you either have to really outplay your opponent or do something super cheesy. My preferred option is something super cheesy.
Yeah. I don't think Dedede is really...
Oh!
Okay.
Died at 89%? Okay, so I think that was a little bit of both. He outplayed him with something cheesy. Yeah. But we're back to even right now. That being said, you know, Cyberman... I don't know why I keep looking down there. I'm used to my names being down here instead of up there. This is why I don't commentate anymore. But, like, Blaze was outplaying D3king a lot earlier, so...
It also seems like a matchup that Dedede kind of just does not have fun with, because as you just saw, he got hit by, I think, that was like 6 or 7 up tilts.
Yeah, it was at least 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, Dedede is a big boy, so he can take those hits. Like, we saw him at like 180, and then he killed him at like 70.
Yeah, that is also true, but being a big boy is also a detriment, because I feel like Fox really takes advantage of...
Oh, we live in, though. But D3 yelling, I'm stupid, and then Blaze just smiling. Like, he had him trapped, like, because he was doing the up and down bounce as opposed to the straight one. He was stuck in the reflector. All he had to do was grab it, and he's like, no, let me do this, and just nearly kills himself. But this is...
Oh, the down smash, yeah. Re-grabbed a little too many times.
By too many times, you mean 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think wasn't it like 2? I thought it was 2.
I mean, after the first one, you lose your invincibility, so...
I thought it was like a slowly degrading, like you have invincibility on the first one, and after that you lose frame.
The second you re-grab, you have no invincibility. Yeah. Reminder, this is best of 3. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is semis.
Yeah. Gotta put a stop to that before this. Yeah. He's got a Ken.
I'm aware, but bringing it out in bracket and losing semis is interesting.
Yeah, and I feel like that last match was definitely doable.
His DK is actually good.
Oh, did he go DK? Okay.
Yeah.
I missed who he picked, but I feel like DK kind of suffers from a lot of the same stuff Dedede does in this matchup. You know, that big body gets comboed really fast. But I don't know.
Well, you can do that out of up tilts, actually. I didn't even think about that, to be honest.
I mean, it gets him out of that, but it just kind of reset him into a bad situation again, because he's still taking damage.
Fox is, like, actually sick in this game, honestly. But he's so slept on, like, all the time. Like,
I feel like he is slept on for no reason.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 really good Foxes out there right now. What is it? ZD and Light?
Yeah, Light. Yeah. Light is, like, you know, honestly, like, top 5 best players in this game right now.
Yeah.
Probably top 3, honestly. But Yeah, I haven't seen too much from ZD. He kind of got uber bopped at Summit, and that's like basically the only thing I know about him in his tournament results.
Well, there was a tournament right before Summit that he did very well at, and I think he outplaced Light. And then to be honest, I don't like what I'm seeing from the DK. He's going out there a lot and trying to challenge Fox, and it's actually really hard to challenge Fox out there because that illusion is so fast. I feel like, you know, just standing on stage and trying to catch stuff with down tilts or whatnot would be his bet. And
Jesus,
yeah. I mean, he still took like 50% from those up tilts, so maybe the up B. Oh, or, you know, he can do that.
I actually thought he was dead. It sounded like he was doing the death scream from the top.
Yeah, I thought he was too. Maybe, you know, that good DI.
Oh, the up tilt actually just straight claps that dude as he tries to come back down from after jumping.
Yeah. D3 doesn't have a jump. We're good, though.
DK's recovery is pretty scary sometimes because it has like almost no verticality to it at all.
Great horizontal.
Yeah.
Terrible vertical. But things looking a little bit rough here for D3king. And again, I really disagree. I feel like his last match was very doable. He just got a little bit shook and ended up picking a worse matchup.
I wonder if Cloud would have been better because he does have a pretty good Cloud.
I feel like that's just a really volatile matchup. Yeah. Oh, he killed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate. Stay there. TFH!
Oh, God.
Do I need